The Kolkata Knight Riders chasing down 161 against the Mumbai Indians in this first game of the IPL. So we'll be looking to go and I guess start things off with a bang. That was my nervous face that was just there before, because I honestly thought I was going to go and run myself out first ball. But that was not the case. We have gone and survived it just. So as I said, we are making our debut in this IPL, and I'm really looking forward to it, because IPL seems to be, you know, that time when you get into the IPL that everyone loves to come along and watch. It just seems to be something real fun. Obviously, T20 cricket, it is fun, it's short, it's fast-paced, and that's exactly what we want from the videos. A lot of runs, a lot of quick runs, and hopefully we can go and do that this season. But I had a choice. I think it was between Kolkata, who we obviously chose. Then I think RCB were in there, and Delhi Daredevils as well. Now, I think I played for Delhi last season from memory and had a fairly successful season. But I don't think I've ever played for the Knight Riders, so I thought we would go and do that, do something a little bit different, and that is what we have gone and done. So we've got off to a good start. We got 16 off the first over, and we'll just continue to hopefully carry on that there. Obviously, these squads are a little bit out of date. I believe now that Zahir Khan, I think he may... No, he's retired from international cricket. I think he is still playing domestic cricket, but he may possibly even be the Delhi Daredevils captain. Again, I'm not 100% sure on that. Do not quote me on that. But speaking of IPL and I guess Indian cricket in general, India do seem to be cruising towards a victory in the second test match against the West Indies. I think rain really saved the West Indies, and I think it's day 3, possibly, but I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, either day 3 or 4 really saved the West Indies. Currently 48 for 8, I believe, and still a long, long way away from making India bat again. So I'm guessing that game probably going to end up like the first one with an Indian innings victory. And I think if they win that series, I was reading somewhere, if they win that series 3-0, 3-0, 3-zip, and then Sri Lanka beat Australia 2-0, I think India goes to the top of the test rankings. So that's something I guess to look out for as well. And Sri Lanka, you wouldn't really count them out of that series against Australia, especially how well they played in the first test. Obviously, a little blip, little hiccup when it came to the first innings with runs that they got on the board. But at the end of the day, they did enough. They did enough in their second innings with the bat, and then obviously with the ball. Harath, I think he picked up, it was something ridiculous, like his 38th or 39th 5-wicket haul in test matches, which is just absolutely incredible when you come to think about it. And it's a nice I guess, pull shot off the front foot there, and we are going to go and pick up 2. So we've had, I guess, a little bit of a slow start by our standards, but from memory, still 15 off 8 and 26 off the first 2 overs. Again, you can't ask for too much more than that when we are chasing just 160. So I've talked about, obviously, the Indian test. Another piece of news that I did read this morning, which does have a little, well, it has implications for New Zealand, because it is the South African team that is taking on... What am I trying to say? The South African team that's taking on New Zealand in the test matches, which are coming up after they've finished on their tour of Zimbabwe. And both AB de Villiers and I believe Morne Morkel have been ruled out of out of that series. So big loss for South Africa, obviously, to fill fill that there. I think if one team in the world, does have the quality across the board, to fill injuries similar to that there, I think it is South Africa. They have such a good team. Have struggled a little bit as of late. A lot of their players are starting to get, I guess, to the end of their careers, and the newer players coming in just haven't really stood up probably as they would have liked to date so far. But still a very, very good side, and it's going to be a very, very tough test for the Kiwis. Obviously, over there as well, it is going to be a tough test. But without Morne, without Morne Morkel, God, trying to combine his first name and his last name together, and AB de Villiers, it is probably going to make the task slightly easier. Not too much easier, but just slightly easier. But still going to be a very, very good test to see how they go, especially after their big win against Zimbabwe. It will be interesting to see how they go against some more high-quality opposition, especially with this, I guess, new wave of Test cricket that was ushered under Brendan McCullum and now is being taken, to that next level with Kane Williamson, and hopefully we can continue to excel when it comes to Test cricket. But apart from that, that is everything I do have to talk about around the world. I'm guessing that there must be some Test cricket to start up very soon, because At the moment, we only have the India and West Indies test, which is going on. As I said, I think that's in about day 3, day 4, possibly. So we must have Australia, Sri Lanka starting very soon. And I know the Black Caps Zimbabwe, the second test in that series starts on Saturday, New Zealand time. So that will be something that I'm looking forward to watching over the weekend. But again, apart from that, nothing really to talk about. We're just trying to work everything here to the league side. We're 24 off 15, so it really has been the other players around us, especially Bisler, who went and really excelled us from the get-go. So I don't know if we need to go out and score all these boundaries. We have been basically just nudging around, doing the 1s and the 2s. Picked up the odd 4 here and there. We've picked up another one there. But what a good start we've had so far. 64 runs off the power play with just the 1 wicket down. Obviously, 1 ball left to go. We've tried to go for the big slog, boys, just to get us up to that 70 down the ground, but it was not the case. At the end of the day, not a bad result. We didn't lose our wicket, and we do only need under 7 runs and over heading out of the power plays, I should say. And very interesting field that they have gone with here, the Mumbai Indians. They've kept players. I was going to say that's gone far enough, please. Thank you. It's gone for 4. Not quite big enough, but we do get there in the end. But yeah, very strange field that they have gone and kept with. I guess in the situation they're in here now, only about 6.5 runs and over needed. So you do have to keep the field a little bit aggressive just to go and, I guess, try and create those opportunities out of nothing. And at this stage of the game, it really is only wickets that are going to save the Mumbai Indians at this stage. So we're just going to keep plummeting it, boys. We are going to try and get off to the best possible start in our debut for KKR. If we saw our stats at the start, I think I played about 92 matches now in this career mode, in this batting career mode series. And I'm not sure why you're appealing for that, Oja. No way we've hit that, son. No point reviewing that one. But yeah, played 92 games. I think we've had 31 50s and 11 hundreds. So that's a very, very impressive record. And hopefully we can go and add... well, it would be nice to add to the latter of those, add to the 100 column, but possibly may not get a chance to do that here. But you never know. There is only about 50 runs that we do need to get, 54, I think, from memory. So till we can go and pick up that one there. In comes Harbhajan Singh. So the one thing we do have in our favour, obviously the spinners are coming in now. The run rate's good for us as well, and this is key. This is something that I spoke about in Cliffy's Champions League on Sunday, that there were quite a few games that in the first game of the season were quite one-sided. And what that means for the team that did pick up the big win, it does help their net run rate heading into the latter stages of the tournament. And if we saw, well, as we saw last season, net run rate is so crucial. I think at the end of the season, I think there was about 3 or 4 teams that finished on the same amount of points or very close in points, and it was just net run rate that did separate them in the end. So it is crucial, and as I said, hopefully we can go and get a big win here. We're only chasing 160. Required run rate is down over 5. If we can pick up a victory here in the 14th to 15th over, we will definitely take that quite comfortably. But we are just going to pick up a 1 there. Jack Callis, he's down the other end. If we thought we were striking well, 18 off 7, he's come to the crease and just absolutely smashed it. So very, very interesting to see what is going to happen there. But I can't imagine us losing this game unless we have a tremendous collapse is the only way that it is going to happen. But it really is now just a matter of how quickly we can win. And as I said, that net run rate that we can get, how high we can go and push that up. Because, you know, the IPL very, very similar. 9 teams in this edition because I believe Pune are still in it. But it's the same thing. It could very possibly come down to net run rate and who has the best net run rate. Not just to determine if you finish in the top 4, but to determine if you get that home semi-final or home final as well. So it is very crucial to pick up these big wins early on in the tournament, and that is the way that things are heading here now. So hopefully we can continue to do that. If you're going to keep putting it outside off stump, Harvey, I am going to go and just continue to ramp here. Run you down fine to third man and continue to pick up some easy runs. 40 needed, still 10.4 overs left to go. So that is absolutely incredible. I don't think we will get a boundary there. Just the 1. But that's alright. Give Callis a strike. He's striking at over 200 as well. So there is a lot of good work that is going on here. And as I said, we are hopefully cruising to a very easy victory. Kyron Pollard, I'm not 100% sure how his Barbados Tridents are going in the CPL. I think they have possibly, I'm pretty sure that they have qualified for the top 4. I think they're down towards the bottom. I think they're possibly in 4th, but they are still going to go and qualify for the playoffs of the CPL. Again, the 100 for us technically is still on. We do need 31 runs, and we only need 27. We're going to make that 23 now, because we have just gone and obviously hit that 4 there. But 27 needed. We need 23. So, you know, stranger things have happened. Bit risky actually playing the shot out that way, because I wasn't sure. I didn't check the field if there was a fielder out there. But we are moving on towards that 100, boys. And what a way to start. I think we started off our debut with Delhi last season with 100 as well. So if we could do that again with KKR, that would just be incredible. That one's dead straight. Hopefully it's going to hit the sight screen. It does, boys, and we pick up that 50 XP. That is what I am looking for, and I think that's the 100 partnership as well, coming off just 41 deliveries, so that is very, very impressive. And now we do see a change in the field, so just 11 needed, and it is now that we see the change in the field. Oh my goodness, good running. I was going to say, try to squeeze that one through backward point. We take the single. 14 needed. I think we need 10. We've moved into the nervous 90s. Wouldn't be happy if we were Kane Williamson in this situation. But Jacques Callis. Callis is not playing for the team. He's playing for us at the moment. He's playing for us to try and go and nab that 100. We've got 4. Just like that. So, what a way to start. We may possibly start off this batting career with the Kolkata Knight Riders with 100. And it could be 100 that we carry our bat through as well, which is something that is a very rare commodity when it comes not only to T20 cricket, but to me in this game of Don Bradman. We don't very often, as I said, manage to carry our bat through an entire innings. We may be looking at doing it here. Run, boys! Oh, don't run myself out on 99. We've just got back. We've just got back. We managed to go and pick up the 100. As I said, 100 off 38 deliveries. And what a start that is. You can't ask for too much more of a start than that. New captain of the Kolkata Knight Riders. And then I think I've gone and got myself out on 100. So we won't be going and carrying the bat, boys. I will give it a cheeky review just in case there is something wrong. But it did look very, very plumb. Just played completely around it. I was going to say the only thing that could save me is pitching outside leg. But it is nowhere near. It's pitched well in line with leg. Not a lot of spin, and it is going on to hit the wicket. So we don't carry our bat. We do pick up that 100 on debut, though, so we can't complain too much about that. But would have been nice to carry the bat, especially with only 4 runs required, I believe. Chris Lynn coming in, probably going to finish things off with 1 hit. And that is going to be the end of the game, guys. Do hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, please remember to leave a like. If you are new, please do subscribe. Make sure you check out my Facebook and Twitter links. That can be found down below in the description. Hope you're having a good week so far. Make sure you tune in tomorrow. I've got more Rugby 7s coming your guys' way. Can we make the final? That is the question. Make sure you tune in. Make sure you do not miss that.